Let's start by logging in Wiresk. On the new screen, this is Wiresk dashboard. You can get an overview of your activities and informations on your subscribed plan. Now on the left panel, there is different sections. Go to My Apps and let's add Shopify into Wiresk. Click on the plus button, then you can make a search or scroll down to select the Shopify icon. On the new screen, give a name to your connection. Now, this step is important. In this field, you need to enter the subdomain name from your Shopify shop. Let's go to your Shopify account. Now log into your admin account. Go to your settings and take a look under the name shop. Now, select the subdomain name of the shop before myshopify.com. Click right and copy it. Then you can go back to Wiresk. Paste the subdomain name that you just copied. Follow by ticking the checkbox for Shopify permissions and click on Authorize. You are now redirected to the Shopify account. Just click on Install and that's it. You have connected Shopify to Wiresk. Back in Wiresk dashboard, go to My Apps. Here you can see that Shopify has been added into Wiresk. Now, we will create an API key. This will be used to test your workflow later on. On the right, click on Create an API key. Give it a name, then click on Save. An API key will be generated. Click on Save again. We will now create a flow. For that, go to the Flow section. Before going further, we will base the flow on the following user story as example. As the store owner, I want to automatically record all paid orders from my Shopify store in a Google Sheet spreadsheet so that I can easily track and analyze my sales data without manual data entry. We can implement it in Wiresk by following a few steps. 1. Create a new flow. 2. Add the Shopify trigger. 3. Add the Google Sheets method. 4. Map the data. 5. Test the flow. Now, on the right side, click on Create Flow. Give a name to your flow, then let's add a trigger. This trigger will initiate your flow on a monitored event or on a scheduled event. Search Shopify app or select in the list below. As you can see, there is different triggers. On the top, there are scheduled triggers and on the bottom Webhook triggers. We will select the last one. It will initiate the flow automatically when an event is created from Shopify. The next step is to configure the trigger. Select the connection to Shopify you previously created, then select the API key that you also previously created. In the Webhook event field, select Order Paid. It means when you receive a new paid order in Shopify, it will start the flow automatically. And now save your settings. Click on Get Sample. As the name suggests, it will get a data sample from Shopify, and you will need it to map or transfer the information to the spreadsheet. Then at the bottom, click on Save again. This screen is the flow builder. You can move and place the flow representation at will. Now, we will add the Google Sheets method to our flow scenario. Click on the plus button and scroll down or search for Google Sheet app. Then select the method, insert a new row. In essence, this method will transfer data to the spreadsheet when the trigger is initiated. On the new screen, we need to configure the method parameters and select a connection to a Google account. With that, we will get access to Google Spreadsheet. But for now, we have to create a connection to a Google account first. Let's learn how to create a connection from this step. Click on the green cross button, then name the connection, for example, Google. Then select the application, Sheets, or select All if you will use this Google account for other Google app as well. Then click on Continue with Google. On the Google sign-in screen, enter the Google account credentials. Give access to Wiresk.com, then click on Continue. Before going back to Wiresk, let's create a new spreadsheet in Google Sheets named Record Sales Shopify. Then in the spreadsheet, we create the header row to input the record that we want from Shopify order via Wiresk. Now, we can go back to Wiresk Flow Builder. Go to the Flow section, then click on the flow previously created. On the Flow Builder screen, click on the red cross button again, and select Google Sheets. Select the method Insert New Row. Now, you can select the Google connection previously created in this step, and let's continue the setting of this method. Select the Google Drive from the Google account. Select the spreadsheet previously created and select the worksheet. Here you need to select the row where the header is. As you can see, it will unlock more fields in the data section below. Now, you see the field names that you created in the spreadsheet. With that, we will do what we called a field mapping. To make it simple, it's the transfer of data from Shopify to the spreadsheet in the field that we have predefined. Take a look at this field mapping table. You can map the input field by just following the branch of data as in the table and select the last data name. For example, data, customer, first name. Now just select first name if you want to map this data to the predefined field. We will use this table to map the fields in the Flow Builder. Just click on Input, then deactivate the option Show Recommended, search the data by typing its name, and then just select it. Keep going and map all the input fields with the help of the field mapping table. After mapping all the fields, click on Save. Then we'll do a run test of the flow to ensure that everything is set up correctly. Click on the Run button. Select the routing key for the test, then click on Run once. This will allow Wiresk to run the flow with only sample data and not data from Shopify. Here you can notice it's green. The flow has been run successfully. Now, check the spreadsheet and make sure that a new row has been added correctly. There's indeed a new row added to the spreadsheet with the sample data from the run once. From now, since the test is a success, we will simulate an order on the Shopify online shop and observe the result of the automated flow. In the Shopify order section, you can see a new paid order has been received. According to the flow scenario in Wiresk, it should initiate the trigger and send information of this new paid order in the spreadsheet. Let's go check again the spreadsheet. We can see a new row has been added automatically. It contains the map data from the new paid Shopify order. The flow is now automated and will continue to record paid orders without any intervention from you. This workflow can be expanded or modified to include additional steps, such as email notification. Add a Gmail method to send a notification to your team for high-value orders. Customer tagging. Use a Shopify method to add a tag to the customer based on their purchase. Inventory update. Add a method to update inventory levels in another system or spreadsheet. Customer feedback request. Set up an email or message method to send a feedback request a few days after the order. Loyalty points update. If you have a loyalty program, add a step to update the customer's points balance. These additional steps can significantly enhance your automation, turning a simple order logging system into a comprehensive order management and customer service tool. Each step can be conditional, allowing you to create complex, branching workflows based on order details or customer information. To conclude, when you integrate Shopify with Wiresk, you open up a broader way to manage your online store. With Wiresk, you can streamline and automate repetitive tasks with accuracy and efficiency.